Welcome to Behind the Scenes. I'm Goldee, your West Coast host, and I want to give a shout out to the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. I got fam in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I got grandbabies in Detroit that I just most recently met, and I'm saying, hey, what's up with you, Danielle, Lexus, and the rest of the gorgeous little ladies that I met, part of my family in Detroit. Also, I want to give a shout out to San Antonio, Don Soprano, my son, DJ, Story, Baby Chance, you know what I'm saying? And I just can't name everybody, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Much love, you know what I'm saying? And stay strong. And while, you know, we get through this period of madness that we're dealing with. Also, you know what I'm saying, my partner from Shreveport, my brilliant producer partner, DJ Hard, from Shreveport, Louisiana. But before, I gotta shout out to WWE champion Sasha Banks. Finest wine, just my kind.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Keep on winning. And I just want you to know, girl, I got eyes for you. So you know what I'm saying? Keep on doing what you're doing. They should give you a belt for being so fine. And
yeah, man.
From here, I just want to say, what's up, DJ?
It's all good, man, and I like that WrestleMania business too, man. WWE and all the rest, man. I tell you, man, sometime, man, on Friday nights, you know, I'll be catching a little bit of it, man, just to get in the vibe of what some real physical fitness is about.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No
well,
doubt.
This is Behind the Scene, episode 13. Today, we're dealing with small business initiatives. And believe it or not, that's a Black Lives Matter issue. We already touched upon it by trying to inspire people to think about business activities. And we've also been highlighting some of the issues. But today, we're going deep. You gotta go deep, man. Hey, man, let me take
talking about deep in the field, man.
Yeah. Let me take a page out of Agent Orange book. I gotta be a genius, man.
Before you take a page out of Agent Orange's book,
yeah.
Let me say.
All right, let me say.
Money. Hold up.
Okay,
Before
go ahead.
Take a page out of Agent Orange. I want to say that money and Black Lives Matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to let it be known, you know what I'm saying? We can't forget about the money aspect of the crisis, you know what I'm saying, of coming up short, you know what I'm saying, due to, you know, the things that, you know what I'm saying, that we have been subjected to as people.
Oh, talking about people, man, you look, we talked about it before, and I slowed you down on that, man. Reparation, you want to discuss it prior to now, and finally I said, okay, when I want to discuss an issue like this, I want to have reference material. And let me tell you, man, reporters, journalists, and authors of books get paid big money for this type of research, man. And you want to talk about the money? Let me see. Let me get the file. It's already on HR 40. It's a study dealing with the issues dealing with what Black people went through in America, man. And it covers the time period and everything like that. It also identifies.
Right.
It identifies some of the abuse in very explicit labels. Man, let me say it, to address the fundamental injustice, cruelty, brutality, and inhumanity to slavery in the United States of America and the 13 American colonies between 1619 and 1865. What I'm saying? And what happened in 1965?
History.
What? What happened in 1965, man? And we still going through that, man.
In 1965.
Yeah. So 100 years later, after we didn't feel freedom, somebody said, man, I tried to be cool, but they couldn't. All right. And even the church got up. That's Martin Luther King.
They had no choice.
And said something about it. You understand what I'm saying? So even today, we see these reoccurring things because we're on a loop. But now this loop is beginning to turn fast. And I'm so happy about that. And when we talk about Black Lives Matter, and I put out a song called Money and Black Lives, so I had to identify some cash that's being spent, all right, already on our issues, okay? So when I say, okay, to carry out the provisions of this act, there are authorized to be approximately $12 million allocated to the research. $12 million. Taxpayer money, boy.
Who is that $12 million going to? You
said okay.
Allotted to who?
Yeah, okay. See, that's past tense. See, what I want to say to the federal government, state government, and the city government, hire somebody like DJ Hart and his crew to do the research. Man, we'll come up with 100 programs explaining this thing in every which way, you know what I'm saying, we possibly can. And matter of fact, it ain't gonna be done overnight. It takes years to do this stuff, man. So we talk about a career, and a very lucrative career, if our people support it, man. Who's speaking for us? See, everybody else's protest is getting on that format. That's their format, right? The format of using somebody else's camera. All right, this is our cameras. They might not be the best cameras, but they are our cameras. So this is our participation in America using freedom of speech and freedom of the press. And I'm telling you, some people ain't a genius, so they don't use it correctly. And let me give you some evaluations on that. So you ready for this? I mean, just stuff that happened, man. Stuff that happened, man. All right, you know, they had a march in Shreveport. Brothers and sisters are talking about, and I appreciate our fans for getting out there and risking their lives, which is Covert 19, trying to make a point known. I mean, enough is enough, and that's why people are risking their lives to try to do this. But I've been on the front line before, so now I'm looking at it, well, I need to evaluate history and see what's going on today and see if any mistakes are going on today or lack of foresight. Sometimes it's just a lack of foresight. Here it is, guy talking about camera for the police so we can have justice served by having a police camera so to record the actions of the police. All right, another brother come along, businessman. This is why I'm talking about small business initiatives. He come up and put together $100,000 to pay for the cameras and a nonprofit organization to raise the rest of the money if needed, you know what I'm saying, to supply all these police in Shreveport with a camera. So what is the evaluation there? Business is important. It is very important. You know, he managed to create a business that the community supports. Now, so far, I'm looking for my support. My ghostwriter wrote me the other day, said, support is very important. You talk about the fans, how the fans support. We're getting a lot of support. We're getting a lot of acknowledgement. We even getting compliments.
Well, that's a beautiful thing, man, because we should, man. But not to cut you off, but as far as, you know what I'm saying, the brother investing the money in the cameras, you know, I mean, the police, they got money. You know what I'm saying? They got enough money. You got to check it out. I mean, during this whole crisis, they still been getting paid. They still been getting money, okay? They still using their cameras, and they still committing crimes, man. They still murdering people on film, okay? I mean, most recent updated, you know what I'm saying, situations are coming up from people all over the world. People be shooting me different things from all over the world where different things is happening that the police is still, you know what I'm saying, perpetrating these crimes of murdering and harassing and doing things to people, you know what I'm saying? Although, you know, with their cameras on, man. I'm getting actual pictures that people then took with cameras of, you know what I'm saying, these crimes that they constantly committing, although they got the cameras. So I don't see that brother, you know what I'm saying, supporting, to me, he's supporting their cause. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, he might be thinking, okay.
That's a good point.
It's good for them to have them cameras because if they use those cameras, we'll be able to capture, you understand, the real of what's really going on with them up on, you know what I'm saying, confronting people.
All right, let's bring it on to a business issue, right? They should have an independent review board, and I should be a part of that independent review board, and I'll be editing that film, and you will pay me for editing that film and giving you an honest, legitimate report of what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? That's a mission statement of a business. So I'm putting that, I keep on bringing these money issues up because there's money, right? See, because you buy the camera, you're gonna have a crew to deal with that film. All right, film is my business. Number one, it's at DJ Hard Film. Film is number one hard. Then music. And the rest of it don't make no difference. But I'm just telling you, I branded my brand by saying, okay, film got to be a business. And this is what my community got to understand. We let money just slip through our hands. Oh, here's our money. Boom, boom. Zoom it out of our hands. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and I'm so glad this camera ain't all that good so you can really see the zoom. Huh? Whoa. That's our money leaving.
I see that zoom.
Yeah, so boom. We got to learn how to get our money to stay at home. All right, because, okay. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, that's what's gonna build our community. That man that donated that $100,000 over there to the police department to buy the cameras, that's good, that's fine, it could be useful, all right? But let me tell you what, $10, you buy one album from me for $10 and you doing more good than that. You can throw that $100,000 away, you know what I'm saying? But this $10, just $10 you spend with me will be used in this community and will stay in this community as long as I can possibly hang on to it, buddy, and use it to build the industry, create jobs and stuff. That's what that $10 mean to me. It means the creation of a job. You know what I'm saying? A business, man. We need that in our community. It's a food desert here. It's an industry desert here. So I got to bring it out to you. I'm excited about it. I'm telling you, I need to tell you whatever kind of way I can to let you know that it is serious. We are in desperate need of new entrepreneurial spirit.
Straight like that. And that's, you know, and the whole thing is, you know, is through the Black Lives Matter issue, you know, that's one of our main, you know what I'm saying, aspects that we're looking at is building the community, because we haven't been able to build our own community to the standards to where it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, beneficial from the babies to the adults. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to give us the aspect of living, an aspect of life, of what it is to live a good life, you know what I'm saying, here on earth. And so, you know, that's why we stress entrepreneurship in our communities. We stress, you know what I'm saying, the truth and the real about education, you know what I'm saying, so that our people can be on that level, because just like this, they trying to knock this thing off with John Wayne, because he's such believe so much in white supremacy and racism, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't have no problem. But I checked out one thing that he said, that he felt that our people are so, you know what I'm saying, ignorant, and we're not ready. you know what I'm saying, to take on, you know what I'm saying, being able to operate and deal with, you know what I'm saying, the worldly life, you know what I'm saying, on that level, you know, and that's, and so he wasn't, when he was making them statements, he calling us ignorant and illiterate and shit like this here, but he not looking at you the whole cause. You one of the whole cause, you know what I'm saying, of us being, if you want to say illiterate or undereducated or miseducated, you know what I'm saying, because your education
you know, as
ain't been nothing but a lie.
Yeah, okay, but as a filmmaker, I look at that subject quite a bit, man. You know, with, you know, people like him and, you know, a great film, what is it, Gone with the Wind, that's, you know, dealing with the South. These are period pieces, all right? Today, we can build our own opportunities and come up with a new period piece. So I say everybody is looking at the Oscars, okay? What's happening in the Oscars? I'm stressing the fact that you must begin somewhere really close to the author of the book or script. You understand? Begin to find these people, right? And support these people so they can, because I'm telling you, if I'm working on a script right now that takes a year to do. It's the making of a band, all right? In 1 year, you got 1 year worth of living to pay for, you know, to get to the end. And matter of fact, we are approaching the deadline on this thing, because October this year would be the deadline when I should be able to complete all the filming part and the basic organization of the script and cast. All right, so now it most likely will be delayed because of COVID-19. I'm waiting on a vaccine. I'm sorry. When I think about that plane trip and all the mixing and mingles I got to do with all kind of strangers.
Hold up, wait a minute. You waiting on a vaccine? What are you trying to say? You want a vaccine? I'm saying
the way
you want to take the vaccine.
I would like it to be here and get tested and all that kind of stuff before I go flying all over the place.
We're not trying to think about taking no vaccine, man. We don't even take flu shots, man. We don't believe in that vaccine shit, man. We don't know what that. When they was giving the vaccines for the flu shot, man, that shit was killing more people than, you know what I'm saying, you want to imagine, man. And now you talking about, you think we're putting the trust a vaccine for a so-called...
We're going to do another... Wait. That was something that I understand what you're saying. That's another... That should be another show. Because I'm just being cautious. All right, while I'm waiting, I might figure out another way to do the movie. All right, that looked like what, you know, for me to finish this movie, I'm gonna have to come up with a more high-tech way of finishing this movie. And that would require coordination, motivation, and organization. You know, my thing, you know, I'm gonna have to get that down with everybody else.
Take that anyway.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to get that down with everybody. So when I say, okay, all of us need to be in the movie.
When you take that vaccine shot, don't come around me.
Well, I'm gonna keep my social distance. I have me a mask or whatever.
Because I ain't gonna know who you is. I ain't gonna know who you is when you take that vaccine shot, bro.
Yeah, all right. Look here. You know, just like we held up on Reparation, let's hold this one over until we get some more data on that. But I'm just saying right now,
I ain't even looking for no data on that. I don't want no data on it. I don't take flu shots. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need them people sticking nothing, no needles up in my arm with no type of so-called medication, man. Besides the regular, you understand what I'm saying? Shit that they've been having for many years now, but all this old new stuff they trying to come up with, man, I'm not with it.
All right,
no circumstances. Don't want to have nothing to do with it.
All right, let's take it off the middle.
This reparation, man.
Right, let's bring it back to that.
Let's deal with the money that they owe us, that they failed to pay us, to start with paying our ancestors. If they would have just, you know what I'm saying, followed through on that, you know what I'm saying, with the 40 acres and the mule, you know what I'm saying, we might not be, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom of the totem pole as we are today.
As
So
matter of fact,
that's something
in this
they need
bill,
to make up.
yeah, in this bill, they sort of like address that, man. They also have Jim Crow's name up in this bad boy too. He's mentioned, you know. So, you know,
Yeah,
also here's another section. This is D. This is a section. It says D. The treatment of African slaves in the colonies and the United States included deprivation of their freedom, exploitation of their labor, and the destruction of their culture, language, religion, and families. And then it got an and there. So that and there means
reparation is dealing with.
Yeah, it's dealing with all that, man. You know, and it got an and, and they put an and on the end of it because this is probably a big ass list. You know what I mean? Of more things that could be tagged on to this. You know, so it got an and there. Right. So I'm gonna tell you. All right, look for the money again. Right? What is the money? All right. This will be actual data and statistics. So I'm making a demand that they publish the findings of HR 40. All right, because that was taxpayer money. So I'm a taxpayer. So I'm demanding the publication of this and make it available to the public so I can find it. All right. An ordinary citizen like me needs to be able to find wherever you done research for the last year. Because then it had over a year. Say something again.
Well, we back.
All right. Now. All right. So what I'm saying is it had a date on here. Okay, I done lost that date. But anyway, that's the federal level. On the federal level, this research is, they done already spent this money. I'm making a proposal to them. All right. Number one, the proposal is let me earn some of that $12 million the next time you get ready to do something with some black folks. All right. Let some black folks, ordinary citizens like me, let us make some money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Now, okay, to on the local level, all right, we got a local issue dealing with something on as a floor, all right, in case, you know, your education and your jobs and all that stuff fail, right? All right, a floor, an economic floor. So Mayor Perkins is the mayor of Shreveport, Louisiana, and he is now exploring this particular opportunity is called Universal Basic Income for Shreveport. All right. Now, that's that for me. All right. It's good for retirement if I go into business and my business don't get no community support, and then I'm broke again, and you know, so I can retire with something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, do they have a money amount on that? Is it
well, okay. Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up. Now now you got to do mathematics, trigonometry, and algebra and everything to come up with an equation that's in the business realm, right? So if that floor, the universal basic income floor, was $500 a month, okay, for me to start my business and say it take me 6 months to remodel the business and get all the equipment in there, and if I'm gonna hire personnel, it's gonna take me 6 months to gather all these different things together. So in 6 months, I would, that $500, if it would be 10 years of income. All right. So a business takes 10 years of income, which is $60,000 over a 10-year period at $500 a month. All right, and spend it in 6 months. All right, 6 months. Man, that's all. All right, now what I'm trying to say. All right, what I'm trying to say is that business spend money too.
What I don't like about that.
What you don't like about that?
I don't like the amount. See, when you say $500 spent, that don't even pay a person's rent. Okay, so that's not gonna be something, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be able to substantiate a person, you know what I'm saying, to the point or to the extent where they're living affordable a life. You understand what I'm saying? That's a very low scale. That's on the same scale, basically, as a person that's out here, you know what I'm saying, depending on the county, you know what I'm saying, to live off of something like that, you know? So, I mean, we in a whole change of time, you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
maybe I need to supply more information. I need to give you some more information.
They got to deal with, they got to be able to put things on a scale, man, that's gonna be beneficial for for people to be able to really live off of, man, and kind of be comfortable, man.
That, all right. Can I qualify this? Because
them low ass numbers out like that.
All right,
man.
Now I need to give you more information. Let me give you a little more information. Yeah, let me give you a little more information first, right? This is not a government supported project. This is a government private industry partnership, right? So the money, all the money is going to be raised through donations, you know, and so that's probably the reason why that amount is so low, because they're going to try to help as many people as possible, I imagine.
That ain't helping nobody, man.
I know
that's not going to help nobody, man.
Yeah, well, for most people,
right now.
Okay, for most people it wouldn't. But now, if I would have, when I was homeless in the Los Angeles area, all right, for a long time, if I would have had a floor on that level, my life would have been much better, because even the
$500 a month would have made your life much better.
Yeah, because I had zero to work with. All right, if I didn't sell incense, I didn't have nothing to work with, man. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to say. You know, I mean, I could have supplemented that income, considering they wouldn't be making a whole lot of deductions, considering I'm out there, you know, asking for donations and selling incense.
Well, I think you should open your mind to a much higher level.
Well, all I'm saying, I understand what you're saying.
Coming into somebody.
Well, it's not activated. This is just it's like, okay, this he's looking into it. We don't even want that activated, because we don't even want that activated, because to me, that's on the same low budget scale that they already got us on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying, you know, that you know what I'm saying, I would want to, you know what I'm saying, deal with nothing like that, because first of all, you still insulting me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't pay no rent with that. People got $500 car notes, man. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Utilities can cost you $500.
Well, okay, then straight like that. And so, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, when we talking about change, we talking about change and we talking about development. You know what I'm saying? We talking about bringing things up, man, to the level for humans, man, understanding that it takes money for everything costs, man. Okay? So we gotta spend money for everything. So
yeah, well, okay.
If the government call themselves.
All right, this is what I'm trying to say.
Any type of support to the people, especially, man, you know what I'm saying, when it goes back to, you know, them not.
I think you missed my point. All right, and I didn't make my point well enough. Okay.
Well, I must have missed
because the point is, for me to start my business, it would take 10 years of that income just for me to have the budget available to start. You understand? To start. I'm telling you, the film business, you might as well. You ain't gonna make a good movie without a budget of at least $60,000 to start. You ain't gonna make.
So you're gonna take 10 years? You're gonna take $500?
No, I'm not.
10 years.
It's a mathematical. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you, I already got that 10 years in, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is, like, so far these equations will not start business. The sub program that we try to deal with here today is the development, small business incentive. Sure. So I have to compare what a business do to what ordinary people do. or what a person, a poor person would do. All right. So I'm just trying to say, if a poor person had $500, a month income, it would take him 10 years to save, and he would have to find a way to save. I mean, it'd be impossible for him to save $500.
Be going through
the same per month.
That I'm just saying, people are going through right now.
All right.
So that's
this is what I'm trying to say.
Let's start out with.
Start off with creating businesses. It's going to be a bigger investment. It's going to take more money to crank it up. All right. But right now, they're going to have to do something, because big businesses and small businesses are going out of business. All right. So sooner or later, they're going to have to get down with the real, and start some businesses or get somebody in hand, because we all going to be kind of crushed a little bit from COVID-19, regardless of the solutions or the problems with it. We're going to get crushed a little bit here.
Well, man, the way I look at it right now, man, you know what I'm saying, people is going to have to make preparation. They're going to have to start now. If people want change, then we got to start putting ourselves, you know what I'm saying, on the level, you know what I'm saying, to be able to deal with the change. Everybody ain't going to be no entrepreneur. Everybody is not going to be no businessman. Okay?
All right, can I interject? Because this is what I'm trying to say. The people who have the wherewithal to go into business should have a better chance at it. All right. So if I need reparations money, which I hope is a lot more than $60,000, then I'm saying whatever money I get is going toward a small business initiative, because I am investing my money into what my mouth is. Freedom of speech. All right. Put my money where my mouth is. All right. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press. That's not cheap. All right. I mean, that's a multi-million-dollar business, and even to crank it up correctly is going to cost money. This research that I'm doing right now to find things like the Entrepreneurial Acceleration program, the startup for businesses in Louisiana. All right, just for me to provide that information to somebody takes education, first of all, and a tenacity and willpower to look up this doggone thing and try to bring some relevant information to my community. So I'm doing a community service. I ain't getting paid for it. So the only way I can get paid for it is when you buy a CD, spend $10 with me, and I'm telling you, you spending your money where your mouth should be in freedom of speech, because that's what Black Lives Matter is. Everybody out there marching around saying whatever they got to say, and whatever they got to say so far, I'm saying, it don't really include me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a problem.
First of all, in order to research what you're talking about, it don't take no education. It takes a person that know how to read and a person that know how to comprehend. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something.
All right?
You ain't running across these people that give you that information every day. Most people are not supplying information like this. It's not a common thing. It's an uncommon thing. This is on the state level. So what I'm talking about, the point is that I'm just trying to say there are things going on the city level, on the state level, and on the federal level. And there's some more things that dealing with the federal level. Like, say for instance, that $12 million was only going to be allocated to people who have received government clearances of their business as a certified business and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, to do business with the government. Now, they got a program to help you to learn how to get through the paperwork and whatever kind of politics you need to get through to do government contracts. Now, say for example,
that shit ain't going to nobody but the bankers, General Motors.
Well, the bankers ain't writing the book.
And people like that. That's where that money's going. That money is not going to, you know what I'm saying, the people that really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they allotted the last money, they got big businesses out there that didn't even need the money, getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the money coming to, it was supposedly meant, you know what I'm saying, for the, you know, for the have-nots. You know, But no,
maybe it's about wording.
Gaffled up, it's confiscated by, you know what I'm saying, and snatched up by, you know what I'm saying, big business.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Overruled, you know what I'm saying, little business. You know what I'm saying? Big business end up getting the money. Just like Obama was sitting up there bailing out, you know what I'm saying, all these big industries. You know, while the small businesses was going out of business.
All right,
and not even
okay, at the same time,
and come back into business.
All right, now let me try to make a point. The point is that sooner or later, jobs got to be created. Who's gonna create that job? Now, most of these people who are marching around is asking somebody else to do something. I think in a previous show, I said, what I'm asking is the man in the mirror to say to the man in the mirror what this man in the mirror can do to help. The only way I can really help on the level that I think I know how and want to figure out is being able to give a man a decent salary, opportunities, and a good company to work with, and safe working conditions and all that stuff, and a career that they can enjoy and respect, and along with their family enjoying and respecting the career. All right, so this is how I want to help. All right, so if some kind of way my community don't support me or the government don't have grants, the word I need to do is say grants. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta be easy to get. They can't be so difficult that every time I apply for a grant, I spend a week on trying to fill an application out and don't get nothing but turned down. That shit ain't working. You know, excuse my language, but man, I'm telling you, I'm tired of that. You know, come look for me, man.
You should be tired of it. And the thing it is that you said something about the people, the protesters, people that's protesting, you know what I'm saying? That's including me, that's including yourself, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not, I don't know. You need to, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's this struggle, man, is a struggle of the people and for the people, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Although you're not out there personally protesting, the platform that we have right now, you know what I'm saying, is doing our part. Okay? So when you speak, man, about what they doing, how they protesting, and they demands or they issues, man, that's the same stuff apply to us, man. So you need to be saying that in a way to let them know that, you know what I'm saying, we hear they cry, we're part of they cry, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, our thing is to present, you know what I'm saying, information to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, we want change, but we ain't trying to deal with a lot of problems. We want to deal with solutions. So
yeah, and may I bring some? Let me give you a shout. Let me give you a shout out, Goldee, man. Let me give you a shout, because that's why I love you being on the show. I'm glad you are on the show, because if I go left or right too far, you understand, I try to bring me right back on point, and I appreciate that, man. You know, hey, because man, I'll tell you, man, I get emotional about Black Lives Matter, man. I don't know, man, because I've been through it, man, you know, and that's why I try to live my life in such a way where, man, I shouldn't even have no problems, you know, and
we shouldn't have no problems, but we do.
Because I ain't out there messing with people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fight. Man, I sing songs about stop the violence.
Dude,
hey,
dude,
look.
you doing all that in your way. And as far as stop the violence go, man, man, check this here out, man. They done had at least 5 babies killed, man. You know what I'm saying? In New York, Chicago, North Carolina, these people, man, you know what I'm saying, through all the stuff that's going on, through the Black Lives Matter, through the COVID-19, do you know they still got idiots out here, man, murdering their own people, man? Now they done killed up some babies and stuff, man, behind this gang stuff, man. This shit is just, I mean, people, man, that just go to show. And that's the whole reason that some of these people have the mentality that they have, or think how they feel about us, man, is because we still got some idiots, man, out here, man, still doing stupid stuff, and they don't even recognize and realize, man, that the whole world is trying to come together collectively, you know what I'm saying, and make the world a better world.
Yeah, well, hopefully they watch our show, and when I look at this song, "Stop the Violence," and any song like that, basically all I can say to you brothers out there is, I'm tired of you dudes dying on the street, man. We need you alive. We need you free. So stop the dumb stuff and stay free. Them idiots alive. Yeah. No, I'm just saying. We don't need them idiots alive, because they the ones that's perpetrating all this dumb stuff. Well, all I'm saying is I'm asking them to be nice. All right, that's what I'm saying. Be nice, guys. All right, I got to get that through to you, man. No, the hell with be nice. They don't got to be nice. What they got to do is open their brains up, and they got to look at what's really going on in life. You know what I'm saying? And before you feel like you want to be out there taking somebody's life, when you got the whole world, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring, to get the stop the violence, get the violence up out of this mess, and especially, you know what I'm saying, for I'm just referring to our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you know what I'm saying, still, you know, gunning each other down, man, behind some dumbass stuff, man. They got to, man. They got to stop that, man. They don't deserve. Well, I'm glad you are telling them to stop that.
What's really going on today? They still trying to do that old past dumb shit and kill up each other, man. And that's right there is the biggest loophole in the world, that, you know what I'm saying, these white supremacists, these racist people, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna use that against us, man.
Well, so I know that, and I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up so the people can watch both of our point of views. We don't say things exactly the same. We're not a carbon copy of each other. So Goldee got his own way of saying what he got to say, and I got the way of saying what I got to say. Which basically all I'm doing is asking these guys. Speech, bro. I'm asking these guys, stop killing up your own doggone people, man. I mean, my goodness, man. We already getting hard.
Well, yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, it's just some idiotic shit that's going on, man. I'm just saying, man, of the issues that's going on right today in this day and time, man. You still got people want to fall back on that madness, man. So what do you think? What about those people, man? You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get the message to them. They not getting it, man. They not getting it.
Well,
so they gotta be dealt with, though.
I know.
We got so-called leaders.
I understand what you're saying.
Our so-called the people want to stand up and doing all this Black Lives Matter and all this stuff right here, but how come the so-called leaders can't curb that? You know what I'm saying? You want to get out there and get on the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying, of being a leader, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, the madness is still going on. So what kind of leader are you?
Well, I'm going to be the leader that's running a business, that's going to try to make sure everybody learn how to get along with each other, and we're going to try to do something positive, man. That's it, man. We should be too busy trying to get something beautiful done to be fighting each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's.
No, well, they need somebody need.
I mean, you gotta do. I mean, you know, your music business is not immune to that. Okay, the music business is not immune to that. I'm telling you.
Of course not. Ain't nothing immune to it.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is, like, somewhere, some kind of way, I just gotta get to the point where I could convince people to stop killing each other, man, so we can work on intelligent projects, man. You know, I mean, we all got our own point of view, but sometimes it's going to take all our views to get out there, man. All these people marching about Black Lives Matter on different things, you know, actually, in a way, we could say that's good because they are covering issues that we are not covering.
Well, those are some issues that we need to cover, man, because evidently, you know what I'm saying, they don't get it. And I'm tired of these people, Al Sharpton type of people, sitting up here running their mouth. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not getting your message across to the right people.
All right, okay. Let me put it like this.
Younger than that, man, getting murdered, man.
Yeah, I understand that. Hey, let me tell you. What if "Stop the Violence" is the cure? Listening to this song is the cure. Now, if you didn't buy this for $1, tried it, you know what I'm saying? They sell you vitamins all day for trying to make you live and be healthy and everything, and you charge you more than $1 for that. All right, buy $1 and play this to your kids. All right, that's promotion, man. I'm trying to promote this song. Stop the violence.
Well,
you understand?
Still, so I can say you can see it because it's getting blurry. But the thing it is that you know it would be such a beautiful, magnificent thing if the music would really have that effect. You know what I'm saying? To the point where people would really get the message. They could listen to that music and say, I ain't gonna kill no mother.
Well, you know what? It gotta be tried. You don't know nothing until you try it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Everybody else talking about. Yeah, you know, I mean, man, they got all kinds of things. Love is all we need. Not in the wilderness with some vicious varmints running around here, mosquitoes and stuff. You better bring some off, you know, and some more things. You know what I'm saying? You might need a machete and a few more pieces of things to try to protect your ass in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? That's the jungle we live in here is called America, man. Why you think they got HR 40, man? Because we are doing combat for our freedom. And still today, if it was over, if it was complete, nobody would be marching up in the street. You know, so it's a problem. We got to address it. Each one of us has to be responsible for our part in our own way. I'm telling you what my way is: film and music. And I hope that's good enough for you. You know, because these are the special. They say do the work.
The music ain't good enough for you because
man, it can cover up the whole.
That's only one aspect. That's
I know.
One aspect.
Let the rest of the people handle the rest of the stuff.
Aspect.
Yeah, well, you might have a separate project than me, but I'm telling you, I got two. All right, so
I ain't
the
got
next
no separate project, man.
No, I'm talking about separate business ideas to help, you know, with the
I don't care.
Struggle.
I don't care if I do. I don't care if I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Our issues is a worldly issue. It's a people issue. You know what I'm saying? And you know, film and music is not gonna solve it because film and music is dominated and monopolized. You know what I'm saying? By the racists.
All right, now I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad. You know, that's why I'm trying to tell my audience.
Over that, huh?
Look, buy a CD for $10, right? And that's how we get over that hump. You know, when the people understand, when they start spending their money in the right place, then they can generate something new. All right. If you keep on supporting the same thing over and over again with your money, your time, your love, your appreciation, and not expanding your horizon, you are narrow-minded, and that limits everything. That's probably the limit of our industries, man. So when somebody think about going into business, they go into a business that somebody absolutely needs. All right. We don't absolutely need film or music, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, ain't nothing like a dinner and a movie. Whoa, I'm telling you, man, when you want to chill out, a dinner and a movie and get your girl too, man, let me tell you, it's always going to be rocking and rolling. So I'm telling you, music and movies are two things, man. It might not solve all the problems, but it needs to be strong. It needs to be coming from a different direction, some kind, because the same old stuff we've been listening to got us here today.
Open up to more people. That's all it needs.
Well,
is be open up
me
to
and
more
you,
people.
Me and you are the more people.
Action at it. Okay?
Our band is more
all
people.
It needs, because it's nothing but another job. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. So it just need to be, more people need to be able to have access, you know what I'm saying, to get involved in it. We got so many people in the world that's very talented, man. You know what I'm saying? But the doors are not open for them to come in. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's the whole issue. That's one of the issues in our fight, man. You know what I'm saying? They got to open up doors, man. Everything already exists. Everything is already here. You know what I'm saying? We just not being able to come up into it. That's the issue.
I understand what you're saying. But
Yeah.
my point is, I already got it set up where I can make an honest living. And the community support I need is people participating in that.
You, man. Talk about
all right.
the world,
Wait a minute.
man. Talk about
all right.
people, man.
I'm saying,
Stop talking about you, man. So
number
much,
one, I can't, as soon as they cut off my electricity, then boom, I can't serve the world no more. Okay? I can't provide them with much of anything any longer. You know, I'll be isolated, man. You know, right now they're talking about the educational system in Louisiana trying to close the digital divide, man. People are having a problem learning. Why? Because they don't have internet service. They don't have computers. They don't have tablets, man. You know, the phones ain't working, man. You know, for educational purposes, they're trying to use it. They obviously trying to use it, but they need something with a bigger screen so the kids can actually see what's going on better. All right. So this is what I'm trying to say, man. It's like we got to sell our products, you know, and that's what
we're gonna sell our products.
Okay.
We gotta sell our products. We're gonna sell our products. You know what I'm saying? But the thing it is, our people gotta be in a position to buy our products. Okay? Think about that.
We got a few. We got somebody.
I forgot making enough money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, so they can afford to buy products.
Yeah, you know well, that guy that donated, the guy that donated $100,000 to the police department, he could buy a CD. Yeah. He could. So we got some.
Well, that's who you should have been. That's who you should be pointing your finger at. People like him that want to do retarded stuff instead of him taking that $100,000, you know what I'm saying, and putting it towards building the community. He want to take it and give it to the police. When the police is out here sniping us off for our money and everything, giving us bunk ass tickets and shit, you know what I'm saying, taking innocent people's lives, you know what I'm saying, and the ones that live, they give you a court case, you know what I'm saying, that costs you thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to overcome that. You know what I'm saying? And he out here thinking he doing something, spending $100,000, donating it to the police.
Well,
that's an idiotic, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I knew it just like totally missed the boat. The only thing that it was good for me for is an argument. One brother out there marching for cameras. Another brother come along and buy the camera. So I want to stress the importance of small business incentive. Why? Because this man might have started with one a franchise, you know, the Burger King, whatever kind of franchise he got, you know what I'm saying, kept on working at it, made it work, and maybe bought another one and everything. So he's doing well now. So we got hundreds of people like that in Shreveport that got millions of dollars. We probably got a couple of 100 millionaires in Grant, okay? You feel me? So in North Louisiana, I could easily sell probably $500 to $1,000 I mean, 500 to 1,000 CDs to millionaires or people making $500,000 or more every single year. That's probably 1,000 people like that in North Louisiana I could sell a CD to. So it is a lot of people with got money, but they keep on spending their money with a tax deduction, man. And that stuff continue to miss me, man.
Yeah, because you're not telling them to spend I mean, man, talk to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking to them right now.
Tell them people who got the money that you're pointing the finger at them, man. Them is the ones you're talking to. Them is who you want. You know what I'm saying? To buy these materials and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That we have to sell. Those are the people that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, supporting our cause, man. You dig? It ain't we can't keep looking for our fans. Ain't no millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Our fans are just normal, natural people just like us, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the mayor, man. Ask him, man.
I got you on that. Okay.
Come on, man.
All right. Okay. Let me get back to the mayor again. Mayor Adrian Perkins, buy a CD from me while you exploit the universal basic income for people in Shreveport, because I don't fit that group. All right, so that's somebody else that can benefit that program. But I can benefit right now if you spend $10 with me. That'll help me put this better show together, build up future, and I can actually say that I got some hometown support. Hometown support from who? The mayor of Shreveport. See, when I be able to say that, you know, bam, a lot of problems going to be solved. So, we need to talk to the people who's making enough money to buy a CD, to buy it. I mean, streaming is okay, but that's only data. Real money is when you buy that doggone CD. That's real money. Buy an album download. That's real money. The rest of that stuff is just statistics and data.
Yeah, well, like I said, man, you know, you gotta get at who you want to get at, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta direct, you know what I'm saying, this information to the people you need to that needs to be hearing it, and the people who can actually do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Our fans and stuff like that, man. You know, we want the big industry. We want the big industry to team up with us, man. Ain't nobody playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them.
Yeah, Goldee. Well, look, I think we talked to them already in this segment. Now, you know, we got another segment coming up to review the new release. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited, man. This album is the bomb. And hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all peek a little bit of it, right, and show you where it's at and everything like that. And you know, spend your money in the right place. Make a difference in your community by spending money with people whose character is the kind of character that will build industries. All right. And I think one of your famous people talked about more than one famous person, you know, probably even Martin Luther King talked about the content of your character. Well, the content of my character is to be a film person, to be a music person. All right. So when you spend money with me, that's the industry that it's going into. Well, you don't need to doubt about that. I done already made an investment before you came along and spent $1. All right. So you don't have to worry about that. You know, just know that it continue to go that way.
If you wanna talk about people spending money with you, like I said, man, talk about the people who in a position, the people who got to, because if you don't, man, you know what I'm saying, you just talking for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people who it counts and it matters and who can. You know what I'm saying? And who should be, you know what I'm saying, backing us, having our back, man. We tired of playing games, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So talk to the right people. Say this shit to the right people, man.
I think we did that. All we got to do is make sure, try to get the message to them, right? You know, let them watch this show. When they watch this show, they know I'm talking about them. All right, we're gonna move on to the music.
Because you ain't calling out their names. You ain't calling out their
called out. Here's one. Here's Adrian Perkins. Adrian Perkins. Mayor Adrian Perkins. Buy a CD, please. All right. So
buy a CD, please.
Yeah. You know, it's a free country. I mean, you can buy one if you feel like it. I just hope he feel like it, man. You're investing your money in the community when you spend it with me. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, well, obviously he ain't thinking about investing no money in the community. That's the whole problem.
I'm so glad you said that, because that's the reason why we're losing population today. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the U.S. Census report. Man, let me tell you, I take the U.S. Census report and I use it for business purposes. And just like big business, man, I look to find out if it's money in this community, and then, okay, whatever they say, you know what I'm saying, then I'm going to do my own personal investigation. I already know that every single business that exists that is minority owned in Shreveport probably have a problem with community support. So all of us, you know what I'm saying, need a community support. Their business and mine.
That's
just
right.
Because they sell a hamburger and you need to eat something, well, look, man, you need to hear. I got instrumental music, no words. You need to hear a good vibration. You need that just like you need food. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make music for people who want to study, who want to exercise, who want to play. And even for the party to rock the house. Whenever the house get ready to rock again, I'm gonna have a beat for that too. Yeah.
Well, you better make sure you get that right dough, because if you don't get the right dough, you're gonna be on the same pace you want.
Oh, well, okay. I'm just saying. Only dough I need. Only dough I need is like these people making 6 figures or more. Please buy a CD. That's the door I'm trying to knock on, and please let me in.
That's the door we gonna knock on.
Yeah, all right.
That's the door we going coming through that door right there, man. That's what this is all about.
Well, let me tell you what Grambling State University taught me. Go after your people. So I know that some of the Grambling State University graduates right now today are making good money, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to my alumni and saying, to my alumni, y'all buy a $1 download and I'm a super winner, man. I have a hit record with just the Grambling grads, man. Let me tell you, it's a whole bunch of us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of downloads just right there, the graduate. Now, hey, if I include the people that didn't make it, oh man, we got a boatload, 4, 5, 10, 15 boatloads of people, man, you know, available. You know, as long as you make enough money to buy a download for $1, brother, you all right. Support your fellow Grambling State University graduate. And let me tell you, my name is DJ Hard. And why? Because that's a free man name. My slave man's name, I'll tell you, HR 40 talk about that. All right? So I'm doing real research. I'll back this stuff up with reparation. I'm saying bring through the reparation and bring through the report. Because the report right there I got 1,000 episodes, man. I got past my lifetime full of episodes just from that documentation, man. So bring it, make it available.
Yeah, I know you do.
All right? I'm a genius, and now I'll take a page out of Adrian Perkins' book. By far, it ain't no comparison. All right, well, now let's move on to the next segment.
Geniality, you know what I'm saying? Let that geniality, you know what I'm saying, get to who it needs to get to. You know what I'm saying? So we can reach what we, you know what I'm saying, have a desire to reach.
All right, let's see.
Right now,
hey man, I made a reach on. We're gonna take a break. We're going to get into the music, and let me tell you, I made a reach on that. And Goldee, you're up in the mix, man. I think you're on the first song on the album, man. So, all right. Oh, no, that's the next album. Well, this one, it's like, this is the one you're not on. But some of these songs is going to be on the album that you're on, because you're on the mixtape. So the mixtape is coming out next. We're putting out a bunch of music, man, a whole lot of music. Got 3 bands we're going to be talking about: DJ Hard, The Geek Lab, and West Coast Fast Track. We'll be right back. This is DJ Hard saying, y'all hang on in with us. We'll be back in a few seconds.
2 minutes, 2 seconds. All right. Welcome back to part 2 of Behind the Scenes, Money and Black Lives Matter. What's up with it?
It's all good. Hey, man, we're going to get to that song. I want to preview a couple of the songs, but before I let everybody listen to a little bit of the album, the Platinum Project, I want to pop my top to celebrate this new release because it got delayed. And matter of fact, that was a good thing for that delay to be happening. And I came up with some better beats. I took some out and put some in. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna start with one of the ones I put in. And this is my toast to the band project coming up next. The Platinum Remix CD with Goldee and the West Coast crew. I'm giving a toast to them because now the project is complete with the release of this first part. Right on, right on. I got my Hennessy in my hand.
That's my toast back to you. Although I don't drink, I still got the bottle. You know what I'm saying? I still got the drink. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just toast to you like that.
Yeah.
That's my toast.
And I want to toast. I want to give a toast to the people who's living large and can afford Hennessy's. I want to talk to you because we need the people who's really making some money to spend some with us, buy a CD, and you know that's the way you help produce more beautiful shows like we're trying to do right now and talk about Black Lives Matter. So on that topic. Here's our first song, Remembering Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. That's our day. It's supposed to be our day of freedom.
Yeah. This is to our freedom. Now I want to write a music.
Drink to our freedom.
Hey, look here.
Yeah.
See, you hear that space there? See, we got a band called West Coast Fast Track, right? And like, you know, right. We got a split sheet going. So like when they get up on the track, that's how they get paid, you know, later on down the line, you know, because we organize the music, you know, motivate, stimulate, and organizing our music catalog. And I want my band to be part of that catalog. And so if you got something to say on something like Remembering Juneteenth, here's a beat for you. Hey, if they got some boom in that system, this bad boy hit hard.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Rock the house.
All right, let's move on to the next track. Let's see what we got. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yeah. Ready like ready.
Now, basically, you know, you see, this song is sort of like a message to the band. You know, it's really a message to the band. You know, like when you get up in this band, come with a positive attitude. Plan on making gold and platinum records. Yeah, that's, man, because if you ain't thinking right, boy, you ain't going to get there, man. So you got to think like a champion to be a champion. All right, so let's move on to the next song.
It's real talk.
Yeah. Here's one. This is an instrumental beat. A Covert 19, no, not Covert. That's what I be mispronouncing this disease as. This is a COVID.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah. A COVID-19 survivor beat. You got to survive this stuff, man. Don't let this stuff kill you.
Stop.
Now, when Trump talking about put some alcohol in your body, this is the way I do it. Woo! Musical comedy, baby.
That's right. Pouring it up.
I say, I finished all my running for the day. I'm not planning on driving, so I'm drinking responsibly. And even when I'm at home, all right, see, I done drunk enough of these to know that if I drink the whole thing, I can still stand on my feet. So let's rock this beat.
Is that right? So, I don't know about all that.
Let's see what we got next. Put to rock. Oh, this is musical comedy. Put to rock. I made this for like people that went to the Vietnam War and different wars and stuff like that, got their legs blown all off, you know. Because everybody got a foot to rock. Yeah, you might be stuck in a wheelchair, but man, you look shit. Get you a beat that you like, and you can still groove. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the handicap stop you. Now here's one right here. See, I got musical comedy. The song is called Rose. Guess what it's about? Incense. I got another one called Grape Street. And them were two fragrances that I used to sell on the streets of LA, right on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson. Yeah, big shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man. I'm telling you, you inspired me, brother. I wish you would have lived longer. And that's why I'm telling people stop the violence and all that kind of shoot 'em up stuff. Because, man, we need our heroes here on this side of life, man. All right. Let's rock it a little bit. I want you to hear a little bit of this. Let's see what we got next. Soul food mix. Soul food mix, man. Let's tell you.
Soul food mix?
Yeah, it ain't got no words, man. You know, so you just get whatever kind of soul food you want and put on this beat. You know what I'm saying? Get the drink and everything, have a party and everything going on with some good old instrumental music.
Drinking and grub at the same time.
Yeah. Hopefully your lady likes the song too, right? So y'all all be grooving. Oh yeah, it do got a couple of words in there. Soul food mix.
Soul food mix. All right. Talking about them collard greens and cornbread.
Yeah, smoked turkey. I hear that pride, man.
Smoked turkey.
You know, yeah, boy, I'm telling you, you get you some collard greens and everything to go with it. Make it vegetarian style, you know, so everybody can eat it. Feel me, Goldee?
That's right. That's right.
Let's see what we got next. All right. Today, they rock. There's some trap music right here. I tried to get trapperoni on it. It switches up and, you know, it's just like, yeah. Now, if you got a flow to that, one of these days I might come up with some words that go along with that. Yeah, but right now, it's just a beat. And when I hear it, I'm inspired. You know, that's why I wanted to put it out first.
Okay.
Oh, hit the one. We've been waiting though. Money and Black Lives Matter.
Money and Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
The hit for sure right there.
Roll me another one up here. Yeah, give me a toast on.
Yeah, well, speaking to the mic.
I said the police come at me the same way homeboy, got done by the police, and he called mama. I said, I don't want to die calling mama. And so I want to come to my final days a little bit more manly like, with a demand saying, take your foot off my back. That's a demand. And I'm going to try to find legal ways to do it. And that's what the research is about. If I have to
go out like that, I want to go out breaking this motherfucking foot off my back.
Ideally, that's it. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm not promoting violence, I see, even though sometimes I don't feel like being peaceful, I'm promoting stop the violence. And I'm trying to be like that at all times, So, yeah, I hate to give up.
I always learned. I came up.
It's hard to give up your life that way, when you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, well, I came up under. You understand what I'm saying? What I came up under is shit. Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth.
Yeah, that's American. That's American. That's like apple pie. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to move on to the next song. Oh, this one is a metaphor. No dream deferred. Although I'm talking to the ladies, it is like my business venture is a dream. And I want it now. And I want it to be real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no fake dream. I don't want no impossible dream that I can't achieve. I want an achievable, doable, acceptable dream that comes out to be beautiful, like a TV show or a movie or a wonderful song like this one. So I'm going to play it right now for you.
Don't get that.
Yeah, I had to put some musical comedy up there. Said, it's not about your sexy ass. I want a girl with class. It's not about your cash. Right. When you ain't scared, none of that. Always leaning on my stacks. What's up with that? Musical comedy. Hey, y'all set me up for a joke.
I like the lyrics.
Hey, I make a chorus line, man. The hook, simple, man. The whole band, can find their spot in there, man. So like when the hook comes, y'all can slam your part up in there, man. So like, I'm writing songs, and because I'm dealing with the haywireness of a band. Everybody got their own ideas and they talking, but meantime while they talking, ain't got a single song picked out. Okay, so I gotta deal with that haywireness. To say, okay, we're gonna look at it very intelligently if necessary. We'll put it out there in such a way where we can get some vital statistics from our public. All right, actual data, and then if you like the song, jump on the beat. If you don't like the song, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're just not on that song. That's what we're going to do this thing. So like when I come for a jam session, man, and that's why the next album is so important, because when you get a rock and roll thing going on like that, man, you don't know how people going to feel and how they're going to respond. I'm telling you, man, Michael Hardy, he came with some beautiful Congo drums. You know what I'm saying? That was what you call the improv. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to it, heard that beat, and the beat was right, throw down to it, all right? The improv, just like jazz music or funk. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then when Lily saw my little business card, and she looked at that card and then came up with a flow off of her dome, straight up off the dome. No writing, nothing down. You understand what I'm saying? Float with it. And then as the arranger and the producer, you know what I'm saying, I had to make this thing as beautiful as what she attempted to do. And I think I did that very well. That's what's coming up next. This album right here, the Platinum Project, is the preview to the nitty gritty when we get down with a whole lot of people, because it's about community effort, unity, you know what I'm saying? That's collaboration, man. You feel me, Goldee?
Right, I hear you. That's
yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never know what had happened, man. You know, so like something might happen that's so beautiful, and I'm telling you, it already happened. And but meantime, we dealing with the preview out. Okay. Here's one. This is why I like to travel because it reminds me of some things. And I'll tell you, man, I was stuck on that freeway trying to get to the airport. Here's something that came out of that venture. I mean, some real shit put to some lyrics. And that's where we're going to wrap our show up with that song, On My Way.
That's right.
You know, hey, I got to put some musical comedy up in there. Let me tell you what the musical comedy is up in there. I wanted to make this song sexy, right? I couldn't figure out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck on the freeway. How can I make this song sexy? Say, I'm coming in the hook. I'm coming. Yeah. If that ain't sexy, what? I don't know about you. Y'all ain't got no sense of humor, man. I'm telling you. That's you gotta have a sense of humor. Man, we're going through Black Lives Matter and all that kind of stuff. Gotta have a sense of humor, man. If you're gonna try to handle this stuff and be cheerful about it, you know what I'm saying? Get up the next day, go right back at it again. That's the grind. You know, when you're on the grind, you ain't got no days off until you make it. You know what I'm saying? What you say, Goldee?
That's right. That's right. Okay, well, shit, sound good to me. And, yeah, we just going to keep on keeping on. And, you know, since we at the ending of this show, I hope that, you know, we was able to, you know, get some cool listeners, and we was able to reach some people with some insightful information. And before we close, I want to give a shout out to all the political prisoners and let them know, just, you know, stand tall. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still, you know, recognizing you. And, you know, that's about it. I won't say no drunk driving, and stop the violence, because things, you know what I'm saying, is people trying to fall back on that same old thing of, you know what I'm saying, downing your own people. And man, we not with none of that. We really ain't never been with none of it, man. So, you know, peace, you know what I'm saying, to the world. And all my fam, got nothing but love for y'all. All right. Hang in there, Detroit, San Antonio, you know what I'm saying, and West Coast LA. And, you know what I'm saying, it was cool, you know what I'm saying, to be able to holler at Shreveport, Louisiana.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my fam, too. Too many to name. I want to give a special appreciation for all of my musical fans on #1 music. I didn't get a chance to quote you this time like I wanted, but I wanted you to know that I really appreciate all of your comments and keep them coming. And I'm telling you, one song that I did has really, set me, in a very good mood. And that song is called No Drunk Driving. I had many people write me and tell me how much they love that song. And I'm saying no drunk driving. I got my toast today, but I'm not planning on driving. All right, my day is done. This is my work, and I'm finishing up my work here today. And I ain't got to go nowhere else. So I'm saying learn how to party respectfully, without shooting people, please. All right, that's all I could do. I can't make you stop shooting people, but I can ask you kindly to stop shooting people, because I'm telling you, it seems like some of you guys can't even aim, so, go get you some target practice first, before you even think about it, man. Think about what you're doing, and maybe you won't even do what you was planning on doing if you think about it for 1 second. The brain work, how many thoughts can go past you in 1 second? It's a miracle how many thoughts can go inside of a second. So please take one fraction of a second. Just like people try to pay me a fraction of a penny, but take a fraction of a second and think about what you're going to do. And in just that short of time, you can make the right decision not to kill somebody, not to get yourself incarcerated, and be out here and find something positive to do and live a free and long life. We need you, brothers and sisters. All right. That's what I want to say to my fam. I want to thank all of my supporters and everybody who's rich. Please buy a whole album, man. Let my statistics show that you are living large enough to do that. I can afford Hennessy. I can afford to fund this thing by myself. But it is more beautiful, it's more worthwhile when I get some help. That's called community support. Thank you very much. This is DJ Hart, and I'm saying, please drive safely and good night.
Mini Bike Legacy, what's up with it, Rich, and all you hobby lovers who, send off into their mini bikes? Make sure, you hit up Mini Bike Legacy, because you're gonna style and you're gonna profile. You know what I'm saying? If you jump on one of our bikes. All right. Peace.
Peace. And good night.